Welcome everyone to another episode of Diecast Emporium. In today's video, we're going to be checking out one of the newest Matchbox 5-packs for 2021. This is another themed 5-pack, which means that every single vehicle in here has a reoccurring livery or theme. And this is the Boone County Rescue 5-pack, although, as you can see right here, there is a little bit of a spelling error on the box, which makes it kind of funny a little bit, in my opinion. You can see MBX Recu, so they kind of missed the S, but that's all right. So Boone County is a sheriff's, fire department, emergency management, all that kind of thing in Missouri, and actually there is one in Kentucky as well. You can see that there's a picture of one of the police vehicles on the side. Underneath, you have 5X and a car. And on this side, it shows you each of what's inside. So there's a 2015 Ram 1500, a Ford F550 Super Duty, a 2016 Ford Interceptor Utility, an International Workstar ambulance, and then the only non-licensed casting in here is a Matchbox Original Hazard Squad rescue truck. All right, let's get this thing open, and we'll take a look at each of the vehicles inside. So I also did a recent 5-pack review of the Ranek, which is a play on the word crane, construction 5-pack that Matchbox recently released. So if you're into that kind of thing and you want to see that review, take a look at the top right of your screen right now. You can watch that video at the end of this one. All right, so let's take each of these out. Here's our 2015 Ram. Here's our Ford 550 Super Duty Mini Pumper. We have our Ford Explorer, which of course is the 2016 Ford Interceptor Utility, our sheriff's car. We have our International Workstar ambulance. And finally, last but not least, we have our Matchbox Hazard Squad rescue truck. All right, at this point, let's take a very quick break, get the packaging out of the way here. When we come back, we'll have the little mini spinny table out, and we'll take a look at each of these individually, and we'll show you the details on each one. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this short break. All right, welcome back, everyone. Just to give you an indication that this is a recurring theme that Matchbox often likes to do, whether it's the national parks, whether it's Ranek, INC construction, etc., etc. Personally, this is something that I like to collect and other Matchbox collectors and diecast collectors like to do. So this is going way back, probably close to 10 years ago. They did the Real Heroes collection, which was all premium, and one of the vehicles they did was one of my favorite Matchbox castings of all time. It's this model right here, the International Pumper, and as you can see, this is in a Boone County fire protection livery as well. So they've released a number of police cars and vintage vehicles over the years, but I did want to show you that one before we continued on with taking a look at what's actually in the Boone County 5-pack. So that's the International Pumper. All right, let's go in order of what was in the box. So we will start out with the 2015 Ram 1500, the Boone County Sheriff's truck. Pretty clean deco on this. I really like it. On the back, you can see Emergency Management Agency, which looks good. Has taillights, no trailer hitch, which is a bit of a disappointment. Also, no detailing or casting detail in the bed of the truck, but it is gray. You can see that the light bar is part of the window insert, which we often see with newer Matchbox castings. And again, back in the day, a lot of the emergency vehicles had a separate light bar, which I really wish Matchbox would go back to doing because it added a lot of detail and realism aspect to these vehicles. But again, you got to understand that these are made to a price point. As for the other decals, it says call 911 right above the front tires, and obviously the Boone County Sheriff logo. Nice looking truck overall. I would say probably one of the highlights of this 5-pack for most people, and of course you can't forget the pit maneuver bar or the bull bar at the front of the truck. All right, second in this casting, another one of my favorite castings that Matchbox does, the Ford F550 Super Duty, the Mini Pumper. This has been done in a variety of different liveries. Nice to see it in Boone County livery this time. Not sure I like this back portion in yellow, but it is one of the easiest castings to detail out. For example, as I have done before, and as you've seen, you can color the hose reels, give them a little bit more realism. The cupboards back here you can do in silver. Some of these boxes as well you can do in gray. The pump in the back you can bring out. Just gives it a little bit more realism to it as well. Obviously, you can bring out the headlights with red, the turn indicators with amber. Just gives this truck a little bit more realistic feel to it. Obviously, none of these are really to scale. This 550 truck would obviously be much larger than, let's say, the Ram 1500. Although when they're put next to each other, the Ram 1500 looks like it's a much bigger truck. But still in all, for a $1 vehicle, not bad. And obviously, you got to have a 550 minute pumper in an emergency 5-pack. All right, back to the police cars. We have the 2016 Ford Interceptor Utility, which is basically a Ford Explorer. This one is a win for me automatically because it does have a trailer hitch on the back. They did do the tampos on the side with the tail lights, but it didn't make it all the way to the back. Again, you have Call MBX on the side, which is interesting, instead of Call 911. Boone County Sheriff, once again, you have lights on the side, but no grille detail, no forward-facing lights. And again, the emergency warning light up on top is just part of the window insert. So I'm interested to see what you full-time Matchbox collectors, and that's pretty much, what you guys specialize in, and that's all you do. What you think about the window lights, especially those that have been collecting for a while, and remember, the actual light pieces that they did before that weren't part of the window inserts. What do you think about this? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. So that's number 3 of 5. Number 4, we have the last licensed vehicle. 4 out of 5 isn't bad for a licensed 5-pack, I'll admit. Matchbox International Workstar Ambulance. There you go. Boone County Fire District on it. Nothing on the back, so there's nothing in terms of pad printing decal. But again, you can bring that out with some paint pens if you want. On the side, as I said before, Boone County Fire District Emergency Medical Services Mass Casualty Unit. And it reads on the door, MCI 514, and then your Boone County logo. So pretty busy with detail on this one, I like. And then the bumper is chrome, so that's better than it being plastic. But not a lot of metal content on here other than the base, which could be reworked and improved. All right, last one in the 5-pack is the only unlicensed / fantasy casting. It's been around since 2009. This is the Boone County Fire District Hazard Squad, which is based on a hazmat truck or a rescue truck. For it being a fantasy casting, it's pretty realistic. I think most of us would agree. Solid choice for this casting because you have a couple police vehicles, the mini pumper for a fire truck, the ambulance for a EMT vehicle, and then obviously a hazmat truck for a proper fire apparatus in the set to round it out. Looks good. Paint choice is pretty good. Again, Boone County Fire District on the top of it and on the door, and then you have the logo. Pretty solid looking casting overall. So that's it. That will conclude this video. You guys let me know down in the comment section below if this set is something you're looking to find on the pegs and add to your collection. Which of the 5 is your favorite? I gotta say, out of these 5, probably for me the mini pumper would be my favorite, but they're all 5 of them are pretty decent. And kudos to Matchbox once again for doing a 5-pack with a consistent theme that has the same paint scheme or livery for all 5 vehicles. Until next time, take care and be safe. I'll catch you in the next Diecast Emporium review.